Hello and welcome to the Not So Dirty Gameweek 30 preview. So not so double Gameweek 29 is over, and to all of those Arsenal and Man City captainers, I just have one thing to say to you. I like it. But coronavirus, can you not? It's about to get their name on a Premier League title before Liverpool even do. But this could actually be the last ever Game Week preview video before everything gets cancelled. But don't worry. If coronavirus does try and delay the league, we should get another few weeks of football because it's going to take that long for VAR to rule it out. So first we have the Game Week 29 review. We start with Loserpool not being Loserpool anymore. Well, actually, they did lose to Bournemouth for a whole 10 minutes. Damn, they're just really that terrible. But now the title race is actually back on for Liverpool now to see if they can actually get it before coronavirus stops them. Arsenal's first and then only game of the double game week was very disappointing. A substitute goal was the decider, making it a whole 1-0 for all of those double game week captain players for Arsenal. Damn, I'm just so jealous I didn't own any. Palace, Watford, Madrid. Hey, what did I say? Watford had just beaten the almost longest winning streak ever, an undefeated streak of Liverpool. So of course we knew what was going to happen next. Lose 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Come on. The Bladesmen slicing up Norwich with the real MVP, Billy Sharp. Oh, Billy Sharp winning it for the Blades? Coincidence? I think not. But please, Sheffield, can you get the Champions League football with Billy Sharp? Thank you, please. Remember when Southampton were good? Nah, me neither. A fortnight dancing, Gucci headband wearing seat maximum was enough to get Newcastle maximum points. Also truly burying Danny Ings to the ground. Wolves, Brighton. Wolves had scored 10 goals in the last 4 games in all competitions before this, and Brighton had kept 1 clean sheet in their last 17 games. So what does that mean? A big fat 0-0. Was anything else going to happen? Burnley, Spurs. A Burnley with currently the joint longest unbeaten run in the league now. And then Spurs. The biggest, oh dear. If you need a new manager, this Pochettino guy is free. I reckon he could do a good job with you, yeah? 1-1 it ended, yeah. Chelsea 4, Everton 0. Giroud, Willian, and Pedro scoring. You what, mate? Didn't realise we went back 10 years. But what the actual frick? Are Everton just that bad at conceding? I don't know, Jeff. The Manchester derby. Bruno's first ever derby here, and he's already spanked them on the bottom, sent them to bed, and sung lullabies all night to them. Because damn, son, Man United just destroyed them. A very cheeky chip for the first goal, and then a nice helping hand, literally, from Ederson to gift them the second. Always at the wheel. Finishing with a top banger, Jimmy Vardy finally back. Leicester, you absolute sexy sausages, winning 4-0 and putting Villa so far in the ground, they are already in the championship. Great goals from Vardy and Barnes, and oh no, wouldn't it be a shame if somebody had both of them in their team? Yeah, boy! And that is how all the games finished this week. Now, as you know, some games might potentially get postponed for insert virus name here, and the Premier League campaign is under threat. I will be very angry if we can't finish the season because I'm actually starting to do well. But obviously there are slightly other bigger priorities here than football. Like FPL, come on, keep it going. With the game week averaging finishing at 51 points, almost double last week's average. The highest points being 130. And my team, the Swanzalona FC big boy team, scoring, are you ready for this? 87 points. 87 freaking points, lads. Yeah! With my rank proper doing it oppity from 181k to 80,000th in the world. We going for that number 1 spot, lads. It's not even a joke anymore. We're gonna get it. If we can actually play the game. With my team looking like this. As we look all over, we can now see all of these players are now my mans. De Bruyne didn't play, so we accidentally got Captain Vardy points. Oh no, what a shame. And Robertson out meant Lundstrom have to come in. Such sad news, how will I cope? But we got 87 points. Damn, son. In goals, we chose Pope, and for the first time in literally forever, Ryan had more points than him. How the fricker did that even happen then? But for all the points Pope has been getting me lately, I think I can survive this one. In defence, we start with the Mr. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a very, very generous back-to-back blank. Damn, this Liverpool defence is overrated. Get them out, yeah? But now, with how many points he's had, he's allowed to go do anything. He can go put himself in a 5-month isolation session, and he'll still be in my team. You deserve it, lad. Then the Lord of the Lundstrom. Oh, some of you guys getting rid of him, but you just can't get rid of loyalty, can you? Loyalty? Loyalty to the royalty, that's the one. He came in proper clutch when Robertson didn't play to not only get me some points, but a whole 12 points after a clean sheet and an assist, assisting me all the way to the #1 spot eventually. Yeah, it'll happen. Finishing off the defence with Sayun-Chu, finally getting another clean sheet in the Leicester game that ended up getting me quite a lot of points here. 6 points though from the Turkish lad, lovely stuff. Moving on to midfield with Mane. I was very, very close to giving him the captain, but decided a double game week De Bruyne would have been better. But all of the not so, and I get 13 points from Mane will go straight in my pocket. Nice. Mate, I'm so tired. My man Bruno Bogas. He's only been here for 5 league games and is averaging over 7 points a game already. Yes, boy. What a guy. But with his cheeky chip, he got a nice assist for all the 6 points this game. Moving on to the real, truest MVP. I got him in 4 weeks ago and I had patience with him. I knew he would be worth it. And boy, oh boy, he didn't just do that. He did all of that. Harvey Barnes, you absolutely sexy bar steward. Yes, lad. 19 points for 2 goals and an assist for all the bonus, for all of those points, for all of those differential points. Hardly anybody has him, but I do. And you guys don't realise how close I was actually to selling him before this week, but I managed to stay strong. And boy, oh boy, it worked, I think. Finishing the midfield with a backup, Cantwell. Cantwell, can't score, same thing, blah, blah, blah. But he's still a great backup, so he's fine. Then the attack, Remember when I said I sold Vardy for Aubameyang only 2 weeks ago, even though Aubameyang was supposed to have a double game week? And then Vardy surprises me with a very nice injury, and I kept him still. Well, pranks are new, where not only did Vardy come on and get a sexy brace, but the captain armband was moved to him, getting me a whole 22 points from him. When Aubameyang got 2. Sorry, lads, you can't all be as good as me, okay? But Vardy, my freaking man, Vardy. He's back looking at his best, and he is here to stay. Meaning that just that Leicester game, with 3 players, got me 47 points. What? Raul Jimenez in a Wolves team, destined to score all the goals in this game. Brighton are literally dead. Pile of garbage on the floor. So what happens? Can he score? Terrible Real, slapping a wrist for you, boy. Ooh. And then Ings. What are you doing, lad? Have you forgot what the goal is, or what, lad? Another blank for him, and Southampton looking very wibbly-wobbly, so I think it might be time for him to move on. Sorry, Ings, you are no longer my daddy. And that is how we somehow managed to get all 87 points. The faith and patience in the Leicester players made all the difference, and not panicking to getting in any of the double game week players for them worked out perfectly. And that is why I am the best. FPL Ballon d'Or over here. But now on to the Gameweek 30 preview! Ish. Like, possibly, if the games actually happen, let's hope they do, but this could potentially be the last ever preview. For a while, anyway. I've just received the news that Arteta is coronavirus positive, which is very negative for everybody. And I very much don't think this game week is gonna happen, but for now, I'll pretend like it will. Also, can you tell how tired I am after going out last night? Can he open my eyes? We start with Watford, not so Madrid again, against Leicester Madrid now. Reports saying some Leicester players are in isolation, so we might have like a 5-a-side game going on here. But with all of these completely right predictions, I'm going to pretend like every player in fine is just as normal for now. So just a normal 2-1 to Leicester with all of our goals. Bournemouth Palace. Now in typical football fashion, Liverpool losing to Watford, then Watford taking that ultimate momentum to go on and lose at Palace. And now Palace have to take that momentum and go and lose to Bournemouth to complete the perfect trifecta. So 1-0 to Callum Wilson FC here. Brighton Arsenal. The Arsenal players are apparently nice and rested now after not having to have a double game week game. So they will be nice and fresh to go and beat this very, very, very not great Brighton team. Aubameyang to get all the points when no one wants to captain him, because that's just how FPL works. No, I'm not evil, I swear. Man City, Burnley. Now, Burnley are pretty much Man City themselves right now. And if you think about it, Pep Guardiola is just a B-Tech Sean Dyche, isn't he? So upper Sean Dyche, proving he is the better manager by on purposely losing 1-0, because he's that good. Newcastle, Sheffield United. Got a feeling this game will have less shots than in a bottle of vodka. But I do actually think it could be a really close game. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if the Blades go and slice them up again, but 0-0 I'm going for now. Norwich, Southampton. But now I have no idea what's going to happen in this one. Actually, no, I do. Danny Ings isn't going to score. That's my only prediction of the game. Aston Villa, Chelsea. Now, you would imagine that a Villa team that should be trying to fight for relegation start playing well. Apparently not. I think Grealish is closer out the door than Villa is out the league. And look how close they are. So a very, very good 2-0 loss to Chelsea. West Ham, Wolves. This Bowen-inspired West Ham are ready to hammer everyone. And unfortunately, I think a tied Wolves might be the end of their unbeaten streak right now. Me and Burnley are the best. Now, I actually think this will be the most intense and one of the best game weeks of the week. Ending 2-1 to Bowen. Spurs, Man United. Spurs. Oh dear. Man United. What's going on? So I actually think Mourinho is actually going to be throwing fists at the end of this game, I swear. 3 goals for Bruno, him even assisting himself, he's just that good. Finishing with Everton and Liverpool, the Merseyside derby, which could actually be Liverpool's last ever game not as champions. Just because I think coronavirus is going to gift them the title at this rate. Liverpool losing again midweek, and I got a feeling they might take that and become an absolute weapon of a team and destroy Ancelotti back to his birth. But I am just going to go for a 3-1 win here, just to be kind. And there we have it. Now, even though I predict all of these exact results, my actual prediction is that at least one, potentially even all of these games, will get postponed, with the final score being Premier League 0, coronavirus 1. Now, obviously, none of us will be happy with this, but there are actually other things to worry about other than football. Apparently, don't really know much about that. Apparently, there's this life thing. Nah, it's all good. Nah, but thoughts and prayers, lads. Coronavirus can bog off. But my team this week is potentially looking like this. Now, De Bruyne is potentially a doubt again. Vardy is also potentially a doubt again. Actually, every player's a doubt again. The games might not happen. But also, 9 of my players are playing away and in some tough fixtures. The biggest, oh dear. But after last week's score of 87, do I really need any points? Well, I mean, I'm not going to say no, but can I get points? Does anybody need points? But having a gander on my team, the first potential bite back on my backside is I'm starting Ryan over Pope. Now, even though Pope does play Man City away, which is very good for clean sheets usually, but I'm actually choosing Ryan because if he does manage to get a clean sheet against Arsenal, that would mean those Arsenal players would have to blank, which a lot of people just got in, and a lot of people above me have a lot of Arsenal players. So, meaning all of the gained points and rank for me. See, I'm not just a pretty face, I'm very smarticles as well. Moving on to defence. Trent and Robbo are banned from clean sheets again. Like, I enjoyed them when they lasted. But Trent must have crossed the ball more times than there were minutes in the game. And the game went to bloody extra time. So hopefully they can go and get some points now, even if they concede. But against Everton away, I don't know much about that one. Soyuncu is up next, where even though I think I would rather start Lundstrom, just for the fact he's a guaranteed start, I mean, if the game actually happens. And that is why I'll start him and take his 2 points instead of 1. And I got a feeling this is going to be a very, very, very low scoring week. Potentially even worse than game week 28. Sorry for swearing. Oh, Mane is next, where surely against this Everton defence, he can go and get all of the goals. Now, with the games he's missed, he's slightly behind Salah in points, so he needs to catch up. So go on, Mane, you can do it. De Bruyne's one healthy shoulder plays Burnley at home this week, where you would normally say all the points, but Burnley are apparently Liverpool 2 right now, and just can he lose? But if De Bruyne plays, I hope that he gets at least some more points than he got in that double game week, yeah? Bruno! What a guy. Not only is he a great footballer, not only did he shush Pep in his first ever derby, but the sexy Portuguese lad will get you all the points and plays the always consistent Spurs defence next. That could be it. Proper recipe for all of the captain. Actually, I was going to make a captain video, but I don't know if there's any point right now if the games might get cancelled. He's going to be my captain, lads. Finish in the midfield, with whom basically finished me off last week with all of his 19 points. But he plays Watford away this week, where I'm hoping we see the Watford that lost to Palace and not the Watford that kind of beat Liverpool. Yeah, that would be good. Moving on, it's Jamie Vardy, who is apparently surprising us with another injury. But if he's going to come off the bench and score another 2 goals, that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Jimenez is next against West Ham away. The good thing about playing West Ham is even though if they play really, really well, you know you can probably still score 5 goals against them. So all of the points that Jimenez probably won't get. Finishing with someone who might be, or will be, or is very close to being finished in my team, and it's Danny Ings. Now, he's been absolutely great for me, and I don't want those memories to die out. So instead of letting him rot, I think it's time to move on. But for who? Like, I'm not too sure who I'd go for, and I'm actually considering Giroud. Did I just say that out loud? Oh dear. But that is all I have for you this week, and I need bed. But let's hope all of these games go on and everyone stays safe. And you know what? The hours making this video could be down a drain if these games get cancelled, but that's not the priority. That's not the problem, lads. So I hope everything will be okay. But if the Premier League does get suspended, I'm just gonna have to make some other funny videos. Oh no, what a shame. How about FPL FIFA? How about that? Let's do it. But imagine after spending all the hours on this video and then they're just like, nah, done. Do you know what that's called? I like it! And remember,
don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now.